Now I'm at Shoreham-by-Sea train station and I'm waiting for my partner in crime to arrive. We're heading to East Runcorn. What are you up to? What is that, a selfie stick? Do you know where that train's going?
Victoria?
Yeah. Shall we get back on it? How you doing?
I tell you what, couldn't be much else go wrong.
Oh crikey, well we'll get you a new one.
No,
Let's have a look. Well, it's probably about 40 years old.
Well, it probably is.
Anyway, look.
It works.
We're game on.
Works.
Well done.
We're all right, mate.
Well, we got ourselves to East Runcorn with no more dramas. We had an evening reunion with Brother Michael. Mervyn and him hadn't met before, so we had an evening of drinking and eating. We were up in good time the next morning, and we started our journey from East Runcorn to the Anderton Lift. There are 3 tunnels on today's journey. On this one you enter on the Bridgewater Canal, but when you exit, you're on the Trent and Mersey Canal. The Anderton Lift was built in 1875 and it's going to lower us 50 foot from the Trent and Mersey Canal to the River Weaver. But that's not going to happen until tomorrow. This evening we've got a date in the Stanley Arms. The lift was in use for over 100 years but closed in 1983 due to corrosion. Restoration started in the early 2000s and it was reopened in 2002. Our journey downstream on the River Weaver had begun, and we passed through Saltersford Lock and Dutton Lock. There's a mixture of scenery on the river, some very interesting bridges I must say, but there's historic industry and there's modern industry. We stumbled across the Daniel Adamson, known locally as Danny, and she was built in 1903. She received a large amount of funding from the Heritage Lottery Fund, and she's been restored to very fine order. She's now open to the public, and she can be found at Liverpool Albert Docks and along the city's waterfront, and also on the River Weaver. Well, we had a very nice sleep, as you can imagine, and we were up the next day, heading down the River Weaver to Western Marsh Lock. We had a booking there for 10:15. Our passage down this canal from Western Marsh Lock to Ellesmere Port will take approximately 2 hours. Once on this canal, you come under the jurisdiction of Pill Ports Group. You'll need to download a pleasure craft introduction pack. You'll need to read the literature fully and complete section A and B. B is the seaworthy certificate, which you'll need to get issued from a marine surveyor. You'll also need to book this passage with the Canal and River Trust. Eastern Port Control. This is narrow Boat Raggedy Ann, which is passing Stanlow Point. Over. Well, before you know it, we're heading towards Ellesmere Port. You're looking for the lighthouse as a target. The entrance is quite concealed. There's a swing bridge over the lock entrance, and you'll need to book this with the local authority to get an operative down to open it. We're expecting the Canal River Trust to have the lock ready for us, but that didn't turn out to be the case. We've now joined the Shropshire Union Canal, and we're more just adjacent to the National Waterways Museum. Another video will follow soon, as Mervyn and I head up the Shropshire Union Canal and find ourselves arriving at Llangollen in Wales.